guys, welcome back to Stefy Talks. Today's video is going to be a collective favorites video. I used to do these monthly, but I haven't done a monthly favorites video in months because obviously I haven't been on YouTube for 4 months, so it's been a while. So I literally collected all my favorites that I've been loving for the past couple of months, and I'm just going to put it all in this video. So I really hope you like this video. Do give us a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you click that notification bell which is down below, and to be notified when I upload each and every week. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's start off with skincare, and the first product I'm going to be sharing with you is the Body Shop Drops of Youth Cream. This is actually my third product, cream, bottle, whatever you want to call it. It's my third one to this date. The first one, I think I did get it PR for free, which I was dying to try, and I loved it so much that I actually went out and repurchased it. And then after that I actually tried other moisturizers and creams, which then did break me out. So the only product that I knew, moisturizer I knew would kind of rebalance my skin would be this. So this is why I've been loving this, and I had to go and repurchase it because it's just the bomb, and it has amazing ingredients, and obviously Body Shop is cruelty free. I can't say that. Cruelty free. I can't say that. I don't know why. But anyways, I love the Body Shop, and as you're gonna see, there's a lot of favorites with the Body Shop in this video, so I'm sorry if you don't like Body Shop, but I do. Sticking with skincare products, I'm actually going to talk about this as well. This is the Body Shop's Vitamin C Glow Revealing Liquid Peel, and oh my god, this is like heaven on earth. This actually showed me how much dead skin cells I had on my face. That was disgusting. I actually got this from an event I went to recently from the Body Shop. They had all the new products and stuff out, and I was amazed at how much dead skin cells were on my face, because literally you just kind of do a pump on your palm of your hand and stuff, and then you kind of really work it into the skin after you've cleansed, moisturized, blah 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 blah. I would tend to do it at night after I've had a shower, before I had a shower. And what happens is all your dead skin cells turn, and like when you're doing it in circular motions, they literally come into like balls on your face, and it was disgusting because mine came out grey. I'm probably like greyish beige, and I think that's because I had like probably excess foundation still on my skin, and that was just disgusting. And then I did that on Ryan as well, and his was white, so I'm guessing his, obviously he has no product on his face. So I did do it on Ryan, and he kind of had dead skin cells on his skin as well and on his face. So I think it's a good thing to have in your like skin regimen or skincare routine, because at least I do it twice a week. I try to at least, and it makes such a difference, and my skin feels so soft afterwards that I definitely recommend you trying one of these out. I do know there's one for the Drops of Youth range as well, but I'm kind of glad that they gave me the vitamin C so I could try a different range. But yeah, I haven't tried this before, so glad I did, and I definitely purchased this afterwards. So that's why it's on my favourites list for a couple of months, or you can say for about a month. I think this is more like my June favourites. That makes sense. Okay, next is a makeup remover. I've literally been a bit of use up what you've got kind of thing recently, and I've literally opened my drawer and just started using up anything that I could find that was a makeup remover, and I think that came to a good use because then I found out what I liked and what I didn't. And this is a product that I haven't used at all since I've had them, and there are these like 2 samples of Clinique. These are the Take the Day Off makeup remover for lids, lashes and lips, and I had, without dropping it, I had 2 without dropping them, and I dropped it. Well, you know, at least it was glass and didn't break. Okay, so I had 2 of these, and my MAC wipes finished and I needed something else, so this came to use, and I would say they lasted about 2-3 weeks. because one did slip and I just wasted like 3/4 of it, so it slid off my counter and I hadn't closed it. So I would say I think it probably would have lasted longer if I didn't do that, but it's amazing. What I would suggest, since it is liquidy, I don't know if it would be my favourite. Would I repurchase it? Probably not, but it did come to good use, and I liked that it was easy. Just put on a cotton pad and take everything off in one swipe. I would say you only need one cotton pad to take everything off, and at least with me, since it's summertime, I'm trying not to use that much makeup on my face, so it was enough. Let's go on to setting spray before I get into any more makeup and stuff like that. This has been a godsend, and it has been for the past 2 years, I think, since they were released. The Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. I have had about 7 or 10 of these. I think I had more. I had so many. I had at least 3 big ones, and then I had loads of miniatures, and they're literally scattered everywhere in my room, in my bags, everywhere. And at the moment, with it being hot and in summertime, I tend to always keep one in my bag, and I love setting sprays, and these are amazing. I remember having I had a peach one which I kept in my makeup kit when I had clients coming all the way from Ireland to do the makeup and have her wedding here. I remember the whole group loved the setting spray, and I think I had the peach one that day, and they just loved it. It just smelled like iced tea peach, and they literally said it was the best part of the whole makeup, because like you just feel refreshed after getting your makeup done, especially in summer. And I remember her wedding was about I think it was like right when it was like really getting hot. It was like the 30th of June, I still remember, because we went to Gozo for it, and they all looked beautiful, but they just loved the refreshing feel when the setting spray went on. And this one is the cucumber one, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. But I definitely recommend setting sprays. So if you guys don't use setting sprays, please do. They really soak and like just kind of set everything, especially when you have like powders and liquids and everything on your skin. It just kind of balances everything out in one, and I just love it. I just can't recommend them more than I already do. For the makeup, I have a couple of products. I don't have a lot, but I do have a couple. The first product I'm going to share with you guys is this foundation, which I do have a review on, and it's the Body Shop's Matte Clay Skin Clarifying Foundation in Japanese Maple 34. This is actually my second one. I had to repurchase this because I had breakout problems, especially on my lower area of my face, which I felt that this really helped, especially with problematic skin. I do work now more or less outside, where usually before I used to be in office from 8 till 5 every day, and I could drink as much water as I needed. Used to go to the bathroom as much as I needed. Well, now it can be slightly a bit difficult, and because of that I've been drinking less water, being more dehydrated more, and having more problems on my skin, which I've never had to deal with that before. And because of that, I really needed a foundation that would really help my skin, and this has been a godsend. I have been mixing this sometimes, going between this and the Max Factor's Facefinity 3-in-1, just to kind of balance my skin, and just kind of I find that the 3-in-1 of Max Factor, the Facefinity, that one's slightly lighter than this and not as thick as this, so sometimes I give it a bit of a break, because this one does have tea tree, which is helpful when you have problematic skin. So if you have problematic skin and you still want to cover, this is amazing. But again, Facefinity Max Factor 3-in-1 is amazing if you want coverage and you just want to kind of, I think you actually can go on more than once, like more than one layer. But when you have problematic skin, try and go for something that has tea tree, because I think that's amazing. As for concealer, I have the Collection 2000. I keep on saying 2000, but it's not Collection 2000, just Collection now. The Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer. This one is in Fair. I actually forgot I had another one of these, because when I went to England 2 years ago, I think now, I remember like getting about 7 of these, and I think I used them all, but I managed to find one in my bag of Beauts, which I still have under my table for God knows how long, and I still have loads of new products that I have not used yet. And I found this. I was like, oh, godsend, I need you. I love you. Amazing. Best cheap product ever when it comes to concealer. Straight out. Lashes. Ooh. I can't believe I'm showing you this, but I am. L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic Mascara in black. Oh my god, this has been a whirlwind on YouTube. Everyone's talking about this is the next thing, the next drugstore brand, the next drugstore mascara for Better Than Sex Too Faced, and I love that. But that mascara, I'm gonna be honest, I loved that about 4 years. When did it come out? I mean, I had got it in a beauty box. I loved it. Couldn't justify the price of buying it for 17 or 20 euros. I've got to be honest. And I was dying for this to come out here, and it did. I'm wearing it right now. I love it. And if I had to say that another dupe for this in Malta, I would say maybe the Max Factor 2000 Curl Addict. I think that's the closest to this because that's finished, and that's why I actually bought this one, because that's probably my favourite Max Factor mascara, the 2000 Calorie Curl Addict. So I would say those are very close because this gives you thick volumized lashes as well as the Max Factor one does. But that I had to throw away because it literally dried out, because I was constantly using it until it literally finished and dried out drastically because it was one of my favourites. But those are, I would say, are in line with my favourite mascara at the moment. Next, let's go on to face products. Now, the first one I'm going to show you guys is from Max Factor again, and it's the cream bronzer in 05. This is just a little plasticky one because that's what I have at the moment, and I actually have an empty one behind it because I kind of go through this like crazy hotcakes. This is the only bronzer, in my opinion, that's drugstore that has a really good grey undertone that mimics the shadows for doing contouring. Amazing. Cream bronzer, Max Factor, number 5. Go for it if you haven't already. This is probably the most popular blusher in Malta, which abroad I never thought it was. When I actually worked for Max Factor in England, this was a colour that never sold. But here, obviously, with the colour tones and skin tones that Malta has, number 25 is a very popular colour. I actually have it on at the moment, which is a really nice cream, I would say a peachy brownie kind of blusher, which is very popular here in Malta somehow. I never thought it was until recently, and now I love it. So I decided to go on the bandwagon and try it out for myself because everyone loves this. And yeah, it's a really nice peachy colour tone, which is what I've got on at the moment, so I had to include it, obviously. How can you not? Okay, one other, I think I have 2 more products from Max Factor, but I just have to include them because, you know, you can't say no to these things. If it's good, it's good. I have a tester of this, but I'm going to show you still. The Max Factor Smokey Eye Matte Drama Kit in Alluring Nude number 10. I have to show you guys this. This is the perfect nude palette. We're supposed to be in a palette, but I've got like this. I already went through one of these because this is my favourite colour, this one here. This is an amazing transition shade. That's why I had to get another one, because this is amazing. Every day for work, I kind of go in this section. So I start with this one, which is the cream, going in with the transition shade, which is this one, and then darken it on the outer corner with this, and pop on an eyeliner and mascara, and I'm good to go for everyday work. This is amazing. Probably one of the best sellers, I would say, in the range of the Smokey Eye Matte Drama. They do have shimmery ones, which is not my favourite, but I think the shimmery ones could be more good for those that want maybe go out in the evenings. For daytime, matte ones are the best. Before I forget, I do want to mention a highlighter from Inglot, which has been a godsend, which is this one right here. Let me tell you the number because I don't have anything next to it, because so I can get it out quite easily. So let me see what it says. So it's from the Inglot Freedom System HD highlighter in 154. Oh my god, I love this. It's shimmery, it's gorgeous. I know they have more of a goldeny one, which is probably similar to the Jaclyn Hill highlighter from Becca, the Champagne Pop, but when I bought this one, they didn't have it in stock, so I would have got both of them. So that's that, before I forget, because I tend to forget quite a bit. And I have 2 pencils. I have the Max Factor Brow Shaper Ultra Fine Shape Fill and Define in 20. This is amazing for the eyebrows. It's probably a drugstore dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Styler, whatever you want to call it. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't have one, so I can't really say what it's called. But I think that's an amazing dupe. I think it's inexpensive. I think it's less than 10. Is it less than 10 euros here in Malta, or probably just over 10 euros? They last quite a while. They have a spoolie at the back, and I have a video on this, so I will leave a link to it below on how I do my eyebrows with this little baby. I had to include it because it's been my favourite for the past 4 months. I think I've been using it for the past 4 months. keep getting it, I keep getting it, keep getting it, keep getting it. I just love it. And this one is in number 20 brown, just in case you're asking. That's what I tend to use on my brows. As for lip pencil, I have to admit this has been my number one for God knows how long. The lip liner, MAC lip liner in So, love it. I'm wearing it right now. The best of the best. A dupe for this would be, I would definitely say Max Factor's number 6 lip liner, which is Mauve Moment. I think I ran out of that one, hence why I had to get one. I have this and I just use this one. I always tend to switch between this one, the Max Factor, and I have a Gerard Cosmetics one as well. I switch up, and I think the Gerard Cosmetics is actually finishing, so that's probably why I don't. I think it's like this tiny now, so I don't think that's probably why I don't use it anymore. But basically, I literally live and breathe lip pencils, so whenever I use one, I just go on to the next, and then I just kind of buy them in bulk and just get more than one. This is actually the one I just recently bought, so I need to go buy another one, just so I always have a backup, because you cannot have any lip liners. Now on to lips, guys. I have 3 for you, because I want to show you the things I've been kind of dipping for. I have the Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Liquid Lips. I have the Nude and Berry Tall. I'm going to admit Berry Tall has been a favourite for my clients as well. I think I have one for my clients and it's literally finished. This one is mine, and you can tell how dirty it is and grubby. I use this all the time. It's the perfect nude. I think they have another one which I want to get, and I might just go and just purchase a couple of these because I love them. And I do have a code, so I'll leave the code down below. I think it's Stefy, and you get 30% off, so make sure you go and use that. And also I have an Inglot Hydra lip, what is it called? HD lip tint matte. And this is the 26. I do have this on at the moment. I have that paired up with So. It's a gorgeous pink, and I have to admit, I remember buying these, and I think I have about 4 or 5, and I only have 2 in my little drawer at the moment. I don't know what happened to the others. I think I bought about 5 of them. No idea where they are. Probably somewhere in my like kit, because sometimes I used to use them for my kit, but personally I have no idea where I put them. And I do use a red one quite frequently, but this one is what I've been kind of diving for recently, so that's that. I know I don't want to bore you anymore, but I've got a couple more things left. I have the Beauty So Clean Cosmetic Sanitizer Mist. This is a must-have if you're a makeup artist, even for yourself in your kit and your makeup. Sanitize your products going from each and every client. This is something that I use quite frequently when I have clients, and I kind of do it sometimes even in front of them to know that I'm sanitizing everything before I'm using my makeup on you as a client. So very important, please be sanitary and sanitize all your makeup and brushes, especially when you're going from client to client and you have more than one in one day. Very important. I see this a lot when I kind of get queasy, and when I see people going like from one brush to another and using another brush to another person without actually sanitizing it. It freaks me out. When it comes to these things and makeup and skin, they can get a reaction and it'll be your fault. So please sanitize your makeup and brushes. Important if you're a makeup artist and watching this video. Thank you. Okay guys, on to the last couple of bits. I know you guys are going to say this is going to be a very long video, and I know it's going to be. So I'm going to start off with Glove. Oh my god, amazing. Please try it. Glove is like a mitt, you can say. It's a mitt. You wash it under water and it takes off all your makeup. I have a video on this. I'll leave a link down below for you again. I've been through at least 7 of these because whenever I'm in doubt, whenever I'm out of makeup remover, this is my holy grail makeup remover. It takes off everything. When I tell you everything, everything. You can have the Inglot gel eyeliner and it takes it off. Mascara, everything it takes off. Even the ones that are so tough to get off, this takes it off. How do you wash this? How do you clean it? Water and soap. Literally amazing. This is one of the on-the-go ones. I think they also have the Comfort, which is a big square. Definitely amazing. About 13 euros, I think, something like that, and they last about 2 to 3 months. Use it daily and it's amazing. I tend to take off my makeup in the shower with these, and I love them, and I can't recommend them any more than I already do. I have also met the creators of Glove and they're amazing. Big shout out to Monica and Era. I love you guys. They're amazing people, and I'm so happy that they created something like this. So fantastic work. And let's go into body and bathy stuff now before I finish this video. So, have to recommend and talk about something that I've been talking about for years and years since I started YouTube. Aussie hair care. This is the Miracle Moist conditioner. I do have shampoos and stuff like that in the shower, which I didn't want to get because they were wet. But just to tell you guys how much I do love Aussie. Oh my god, I've been using it on my hair for years and years and years. I'd say at least 10 years now. I remember when back in the day when I started blogging, everyone was talking about Aussie. Everyone was talking about Aussie. We didn't have it in Malta, and I used to go on eBay and just get as much as I can. I used to go to England and get as much as I can. I still have leftover from when I was in England like 2 years ago, because I get everything in bulk because we didn't have here. And then I think about 2 years ago, I think they introduced Aussie here in Malta, which was fab. And I still haven't bought, I have to be honest, I still haven't bought any Aussie here in Malta because I still have loads of leftovers from my buying in bulk, because you do what you gotta do. If you don't have the Miracle Moist, you get the Miracle Moist from abroad, can't you? But obviously I'm on my last two, I think I'm on my last two, so eventually I'm going to need, so at least I can get them here in Malta and not have to stay getting stuff abroad and paying shipping and paying double the price of a shampoo and conditioner because you love them so much. Okay, next, Beauts, oh my god. Again, another blogger favourite everywhere in the world. Beauts is the dry shampoo that leaves your hair smelling amazing, different scents, and perfect for blondes. Obviously I'm not really blonde anymore on my roots anymore, but anyways, before when I was blonde, this would be really easy and good to do on your hair, so if you're having like lots of roots, when I used to be bleach blonde. Now I just have to make sure I work it in, or else I get like this kind of grey tinge on my roots, which is not nice. Anyways, this is amazing for the second, third day hair, especially with me having very oily and greasy hair originally, and since I've been leaving my hair to grow out a bit more and kind of having highlights more than having the really bleached hair, I tend to get greasy hair quite more often than I used to when I had bleached hair. So with that being said, this has been a godsend, and I have to kind of purchase this quite often now. But this is the coconut and exotic tropical scent. They do have more scents, but this is one I have at the moment. On to my last three products. I'm going to talk about stuff that I keep in my shower and what I've been using. This is the L'Oreal Professional Paris Magnesium Silver Shampoo. I think what was happening with my hair, since I have been obviously going through the phase of taking out the bleached like scalp kind of thing and kind of just going like darker from the roots and then going into bleach, I was experiencing my hair kind of turning like a greeny yellow, and I didn't like it, and I was kind of just missing my bleach blonde. So I did some research on YouTube, obviously, because I love my YouTubers and I love kind of just seeing what everyone else recommends. And this one is this is neutralizing shampoo for grey and white hair. If you leave it longer than 10 minutes, your hair's going to turn grey. Just saying. And there was a time where my hair was grey and I loved it, and if I leave it longer than 10 minutes, my hair did have streaks of grey, which my mum wasn't happy about, I'm going to be honest. So please be careful and be aware. What I tend to start doing is, rather than leaving this in for maybe 30 minutes and then washing it out, I do it like for 5-10 minutes, wash it out and just use it once a month. I used to use the Lush Daddy-O, which was the purple shampoo, and that used to leave my hair pink. So didn't get that again. So since that turned my hair pink, I tried to try something different. I'm just using this less frequently. Next, Body Shop's shower gel in British Rose. I'm just going to say, because this is the one I'm using at the moment, but in general the shower gels from the Body Shop are amazing. I've tried everything, the mango, the strawberry, anything you can think of. I do have a coconut ready for me when this finishes. I just think they're just amazing, and you just can't go wrong with the Body Shop's shower gels. Had to include this one. Lastly, but never the least, I'm going to finish it off with another Body Shop product, obviously. It's the Spa of the World Ethiopian Green Coffee Cream. This is a firming body cream, and it's massive, and it's green. I don't know if you guys are going to see this with the lighting, but baby, that's what it is. Oh my god, it's such an amazing product. It's supposed to, here it says the Ethiopian green coffee from the Kaffa region, the home of coffee, has high caffeine content, renowned for its refining and firming toning properties, for firming and smoothest looking skin, massage and circular and firm motions, focusing on the arms, abdomen, hips, buttocks and thighs until fully absorbed. I love this product. It's amazing. It is quite expensive. It's just, I think it's just under 25 euros, but you gotta moisturize your skin. It's amazing. You gotta go try it out. I think there are smaller, I think there's smaller ones as well you can buy, but you either go big or go home, so that's what I did. I really hope you guys enjoyed this lengthy favorites video. Again, since I haven't been on YouTube, I had a lot to show you guys, but hopefully the July favorites will be smaller, chit-chatty as usual, but less lengthy as this one. Obviously I haven't been on YouTube for a while, so I had to show you more things in general because it's a lot of favorites I hadn't shared with you guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give a thumbs up if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.